Hello, I've got another couple Lego BrickHeadz to show you here. This is Belle and Beast from Beauty and the Beast. These are sold separately, individually, not together. I'm just reviewing the two together in one video because BrickHeadz are so small and simple. Most ironically, Beast is the smaller of the two and also has fewer pieces used in building it. This has one major exclusive print for the front, which is a 1x2x2 brick, and uses just the same standard BrickHeadz eyes. More cool colors for cool, small, very useful parts, like the dark orange color for the 1x2 modified plate with the single clip on the side, and also these 1x1 modified plates with the kind of tooth hanging off the side. Got some dark brown in this, medium nougat colored 1x1 cheese slopes, and the white quarter round tiles, which are also relatively new as pieces in general, and those are representing the teeth or the tusks. These represent the horns, and then these represent the ears here. I especially like what they've done for the underbite kind of look with the brown colored 1x2 bracket piece that's attached on the side with a couple of cheese slopes on the base of it. Yeah, a lot of things here were done sensibly, I think. Kind of low resolution, but cute, good uses of Lego, staying very much within the realm of the Lego look and not trying to bring in a little extra realism. You know, it's very true to the BrickHeadz general design theme. Looks pretty good around the back as well. I appreciate the inclusion of the extension for the coat tail, and then the actual furry tail sticks out from that. A couple more of these. I think we've had these before, but maybe only in one or two sets in the past. I know that modified 1x1 plate piece with kind of a tooth sticking out the side of it was also included in the Lego Dimensions Benny's spaceship, but I think that was the only place that I ever got it. Might have been one other set that included that. But yeah, just more interesting pieces and colors coming out in this line. Once again, you can see differences in color. It's not quite as apparent on this side as it was on the other, but in dark orange, there are definite differences in hue, and you can even see where the plastic flows into the mold on this, and in some cases, it'll be a different color in one of those segments. Like here, it's a little bit lighter than there. It's just something that we tend to have to get used to, like it or not. Let me move on to Belle. A lot of things are done differently for her. First of all, she has a lot of prints. This is a single specialized print here, but then they've used this 2x4 by 2/3 round piece with a print on it in the orangish yellow color and also the gold. They've used that 4 times around the base of the dress. This one in the front really flows very well into the side build there. That's one of the best kind of just continuations I think that I've ever seen Lego do. There is a difference between the print yellowish orange or orangish yellow here and the actual color of the plastic, but overall I think this looks pretty good. A lot of pieces and a lot of bulk went into the hair as well, and they've included a major lock that comes off to the side. I think maybe that could have been bent forward a little bit, but I just appreciate the inclusion of it at all. I've kind of done the bun up here with the hinge piece that's used. Of course, she has the rose she's holding onto, and that does have a bright green, not regular green, but bright green colored stem. It's a standard 4-long or lightsaber blade length of bar. And there's not quite as much to see around this side. She does have earrings represented for each ear. And yeah, this is like I said, just a little bit more plain. I do very much appreciate the fine, small, almost hidden detail, just attention to detail really, of the brown, how they brought the brown down here. So it actually shows you the neck, you know, just the line of the hair goes back, and then the hair covers a bit of the back of the neck right there. They could have done that with just the continuation of tan, but switching over to the brown I think is a really good idea for that one. The base of this figure is much larger than the standard twice as large. In fact, they went 6 by 8 rather than 6 by 4. And I thought that they were going to try to keep consistent with that so that for people's displays, they'd be able to just, set up something really efficient and just have these all lined up. But Belle did get extra special treatment. I really would have preferred a smaller version of her. I wish there was a way that could have been done. They're limited definitely by the need for the lower part of the dress to be larger than the waist and the torso. And I think that just dictated how everything went from there. It's too bad, because I like the idea of having a system, especially, given a brick-based toy, everything is ultimately based around systems, with the studs and all. And I think it would have been nice if they could have put these a little bit more in scale with each other, because especially with just how large the face is for Belle, and then with the larger size of the base, not just the face, and the hair, just everything just really makes Belle end up looking kind of like the monster between the two, at least size-wise. The graphic design of the boxes, I think, is very nice in both cases for folks who like to hold on to packaging. These are definitely about as collectible as you can ask for disposable, thin cardboard material. It's got a nice covering on it, and the graphics are done well. I can just imagine these being lined up on a shelf, nice and compact. Of course, you can keep the original builds inside of these, but yeah, I think that they look nice and add to the overall package, figuratively speaking. And to summarize, I think that both of these are actually very good, very well done. They look very good on display. And again, I just wish that they had been better scaled to each other. Between the two, surprisingly, I actually think that Belle looks better here. Beast has more interesting parts that, speak to one side of my brain, but to the other side, I just see a nicer form with Belle and a nicer representation. I think that the overall shaping just works out very well, while Beast feels a little bit choppy for some reason. Not that I could have done any better, just saying how I feel based on what I've seen. Let me know how you feel based on what you've seen here, and if you have a favorite between the two. Thank you very much for watching. I look forward to your feedback, and I'll talk to you again soon.